Coconut cultivation. India is one of the major producer of the coconut. Around 1 crore tons of the coconut is produced in India every year. Coconut is largely a tropical crop wherein the mainly the latitudinal area between 20 degree north and 20 degrees south of the equator. These are the best suitable areas for the coconut cultivation. Now, being a tropical crop, here it needs certain temperature to grow. Like on an average, 27 degrees Celsius temperature is one of the best temperature for the suitable cultivation of the coconut. Now, coconut is mainly cultivated in the salty areas, particularly in the coastal area where the sea water is abundantly available, and because of the salt content, here the favorable soil conditions are developed. Now, in India, mainly the coconut is cultivated in the coastal states. Like Karnataka is the largest producer of the coconut in India, followed by Tamil Nadu, Kerala, then Maharashtra. Even Andhra Pradesh is also one of the major producer of the coconut. Now, as far as the coconut plantation is concerned, there are some of the things which farmers needs to take into consideration. One, the abundant water availability. This is very important. Now, in the coastal area, because of the southwest monsoon, here abundant water is available, right? Rainwater is available. But in the central part of India, there are some of the states in which the coconut is cultivated. Like here, we are in the south central Maharashtra, where the coconut cultivation is done. Wherein Kalpashri variety of the coconut is one of the major variety which is cultivated. Now, while cultivating the coconut, while planting the coconut, here land needs to be digged. Proper digging is required, wherein the fertigation is done, and after that, the seedling or sapling is planted in that particular dig, and then there is leveling of the land. This is number one. Second, as far as the spacing is concerned, according to the standards given by the universities, the spacing between two trees needs to be around 7 to 7.5 meters. That is the standard the spacing which is suggested by the universities, right? But again, depend on the varieties. Like for example, Kalpashri, which is mainly cultivated in India, here 7 by 7, 7.5, 7 by 7.5 meters is not the standard spacing which is given. Now there is another variety which is very important from the production point of view, like Fiji dwarf. Fiji dwarf is one of the best variety, which is largely cultivated in the equatorial area, or in those areas where the latitudinal extent is not beyond 20 degree north and 20 degrees south. So if the land is in between these tropics, then the Fiji dwarf variety is one of the best variety which is cultivated. Now, as far as these trees are concerned, here this plantation or this tree continues to grow for around 70 to 80 years. There are some of the coconut plants, particularly in the coastal areas, which can continue to grow for around 100 years, right? So, as far as the production is concerned, even though the per acre production is less, then also the farmer can expect around 1 lakh rupees per year from 1 acre land of the coconut. Even if it is there, here if the farmer goes for say 5 to 6 acres of the land, for 5 6 years there is no major production, but once the production starts, it continues for around 100 long years, right? Now India being one of the major producer of the coconut, which every year, as per the coconut is concerned, around 1 crore tons of the coconut they are produced in India. That's why India is the largest producer of coconut in the world. Now, even if the price of coconut on an average is 15 rupees, then
Yes.
also from one tree, here, even if the 100 coconuts they are taken by the farmer, here around 1500 to 2000 rupees per year, which is one of the best production can be taken by the farmer, right? So, being a tropical land, Government of India also provides number of types of subsidies. Like for plantation of the coconut, around 10,000 rupees per hectare. This was subsidies given by the Government of India. Right now, coconut is one such beautiful tree plant whose every part is economically best for the farmer, whether these are leaves or the trunk or the fruit, whatever nut is there, the liquid inside the nut, that is water, which is, if it is sweet, it can be used in number of other products. At the same time, coconut oil, one of the major extract. At the same time, whatever roots are there, once there is uprooting of the plants, the roots are also used for various type of economic activities. So every part of the coconut is economically best for the farmer. So the right practices, right plantation practices, and at the same time, whatever nutrients are needed, if they are given on the time and if the watering is proper here, then a best production can be taken. Now, in those areas where, uh, particularly the central Indian states, where sometimes the salt content in the water is more. Now, because of the use of the salt content water, here the land is degraded, and the other productions, other crops, other fruits or horticultural plants, they cannot be taken. Even if they are taken, the productivity is less. In that case, the farmer can go for the coconut plantation, where the salt content or salt rich water can be properly utilized, right? In this way, even if the land is not that suitable, even if the water is not that suitable, even if the basic content of the water is more, if the salty water is there, that can be effectively utilized by the farmer for better economic prosperity. Thank you.